Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Smooth and flowing. Disclosing information or giving evidence about another. The act of singing vocal music. Smooth and flowing. Disclosing information or giving evidence about another. Speak about unimportant matters, rapidly and incessantly. Divulge confidential information or secrets. Powerfully persuasive. A telling presentation. An act of narration. Disclosing information or giving evidence about another. Disclosing unintentionally something concealed. A telling smile. Producing a strong effect. A telling gesture. Informing by words. The act of singing vocal music. Containing or constituting or characterized by pleasing melody. Of or relating to melody. Melodic harmony. Containing or constituting or characterized by pleasing melody. A play or film whose action and dialogue is interspersed with singing and dancing. Characteristic of or resembling or accompanied by music. A musical speaking voice. Talented in or devoted to music. Comes from a very musical family. Characterized by or capable of producing music. A musical evening. Containing or constituting or characterized by pleasing melody. The melodious song of a meadowlark. Having a musical sound, especially a pleasing tune. The last book of the New Testament contains visionary descriptions of heaven and of conflicts between good and evil and of the end of the world, attributed to St. John the Apostle. The speech act of making something evident. Communication of knowledge to man by a divine or supernatural agency. An enlightening or astonishing disclosure. The speech act of making something evident. Disclosing unintentionally something concealed. The speech act of making something evident. Showing or making known. A revealing glance. The act of performing music. Music intended to be performed by one or more singers, usually with instrumental accompaniment. Music that is vocalized, as contrasted with instrumental music. The act of singing psalms or hymns. Rise and fall of the voice pitch. The act of singing in a monotonous tone. Singing by a soloist of the opening piece of plainsong. The production of musical tones, by voice or instrument, especially the exactitude of the pitch relations. Singing popular songs accompanied by a recording of an orchestra, usually in bars or nightclubs. Singing in a soft low tone. Her crooning soon put the child to sleep. The act of singing popular songs in a sentimental manner. A style of operatic singing. Singing with 3 or more voice parts. Singing without instrumental accompaniment. The act of singing psalms or hymns. A lyric soprano who specializes in coloratura vocal music. Singing with florid ornamentation. The act of singing in a monotonous tone. Singing jazz. the singer substitutes nonsense syllables for the words of the song and tries to sound like a musical instrument. Flee. Take to one's heels, cut and run. Singing jazz. The singer substitutes nonsense syllables for the words of the song and tries to sound like a musical instrument. Informal group singing of popular songs. Uttered in a monotonous cadence or rhythm as in chanting. A singsong manner of speaking. Informal group singing of popular songs. Irregular and monotonous rising and falling intonation. Move as if accompanied by a singsong. The porters singsong the traveler's luggage up the mountain. Speak, chant, or declaim in a singsong. A voice exercise, singing scales or runs to the same syllable. Singing using solfa syllables to denote the notes of the scale of C major. A voice exercise, singing scales or runs to the same syllable. Singing using solfa syllables to denote the notes of the scale of C major. A system of naming the notes of a musical scale by syllables instead of letters. Singing using solfa syllables to denote the notes of the scale of C major. Singing without instrumental accompaniment.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.